Hey guys, welcome back to FitPros DAO. You are here, my friends, because you are tired of the misinformation and communication issues and confusion perpetuated by the health and fitness industry, and you're ready to turn your wellness into wealth. And what better way to do that than with Kyzan Clanz, the new wellness to wealth platform taking the world by storm. We're working on that. But I want to show you a bit about our tokenomics and kind of how I'm looking at developing this. This is stuff that's still in the works, so don't take this as gospel, but just take a look at some of the stuff that we're deciding. So basically the way that this will work is we're looking at multiple ways of rewarding you and giving you tokens in our ecosystem. So here's a kind of a little bit of background on the tokenomics that we're designing. Here's the symbol I've come up with so far. If you're familiar with Final Fantasy games, you'll know that this comes from that. Gil is the type of currency used in Final Fantasy games, so I decided to use that. We could change that, but for right now, there's not that many token tickers under this GIL symbol, so it works for the gamified experience that I'm looking for. We're going with maybe 10 billion supply. Nothing's been set in stone yet. We want it to be deflationary, 0.5% or less burn transactions on all the tokens, and then reduce the supply as we continue out. In phase one, tokens will basically be airdropped weekly based on performance and trainerize, and no longer using the Counted app, but it will be using various fitness tracking apps to get that. And looking at it as follows. So this is how you'll be rewarded tokens. Basically, every 1,000 steps, you'll get 1 gil, and that's up to 20,000 steps per day. So that's going to be a maximum allocation of 20 per day. In the Kyzan Clanz training app, you'll be awarded tokens based off of your exercise and nutrition compliance. And I'm going to show you what that looks like on the app. So here is a overview, basically, that we'll use for compliance. So this is my personal training. Since I use 2 different logins, it's not completely up to date, but basically you'll see a nutrition compliance based on the meals logged, and whatever this ratio is how we'll be rewarding tokens, basically. So use this each week to determine exercise compliance and nutrition compliance. So that will allow us to determine, how many tokens are getting, basically. So 100% compliance for 100 tokens. Weekly weigh-in, that's basically someone who is coming in and putting in their weight each week, so that we'll be able to see trends in the chart. Bi-weekly, I think it's bi-weekly. We don't want weekly. Yep, bi-weekly, and before and after photos as well. So all this is meant to turn this into a habit for people. So rewarding them for doing these healthy habits, basically, like getting steps every day, tracking their meals, being mindful of what they're eating, checking their weight to make sure they're going in the right direction for their training, doing the exercises and whatnot. And then last, we have this really cool feature that we're working on integrating within our Discord. We're still testing it out as of right now, but it's called Your Fitness. So we'll be adding it using the Premier version. And I talked to the developers, and there is a way to get the leaderboard and stats and stuff to show everyone, and then we can basically reward members based on how they perform here. But what's really cool about this is that it integrates with over 300 different wearables, and it's already gamified in a way. So any kind of activity and things of that nature automatically get experience points, and every month it starts over. So at the beginning of the month to the end of the month, you have those 28 to 31 days to get to a maximum of 99 experience level, and then it'll reset the next day. So we will give 10 points each month for each level. So if you get to level 32 like me by the end of the month, then you will get 320 points, and it's just continuous. So it works in the background. It looks a lot better on the actual mobile. You'll actually have this little avatar that you get to customize, and you get different gear and stuff based on the levels and things you achieve. And there's even challenges and stuff like that built into this. So The pros is that it's already integrated, works really well, and then we just need to capture the data and reward you with Web3 tokens. The cons is that because of these different platforms, we will be capturing data across different things. So you'll have to install the Your Fitness app, you'll have to install our personal training app, and then you'll also have to install TaskHuman if you're going to be utilizing that third perk for the premium tier to get one-on-one custom coaching in various areas of wellness. But with that friction comes the ability for us long-term, as we scale this up, to find out what works and build our own platform with all of these features in it. So it's really smart way to do this and have the least amount of overhead, so we're not charging you guys for anything you don't need or don't want, and we find out exactly what the community likes, what works well and what platforms, and we can build our own from scratch that will capture all of that in one place. So I think this is, again, innovative because nobody else is doing it, and it'll allow us to reward you guys. And basically with the tokens, what you do with those is you'll be able to level up your avatar or the NFT. So this is kind of how the level up perks will work. Remember, we're tying this into Project Kyzan. So you get paid additional token rewards based on the number of Impact Theory NFTs that you hold. So this is Project Kyzan, Kyzan Clanz, the Relentless Key from Impact Theory, Heroic, Legendary, and their Merry mods. So if you have all of those, you can get up to a maximum of 22% bonus payout on token rewards. So instead of making a maximum of 3,000 per month, you can get an additional 660, if my math is right, each month if you hold all of these tokens. So these will be used to, like I said, level up. So you use these tokens to level up your NFT, as well as using them to buy health and fitness items. We'll have a kind of a website that will essentially just be tied to Amazon. So either giving you Amazon gift card or specifically using that to cash out towards a Amazon purchase. Maybe in the beginning we'll only have like 3 items. Let's say a fitness tracker, $50 and various supplements or something like that. We'll keep it simple because we don't want a lot of overhead and a lot of different things, but we want you guys to be rewarded with things that'll help level up your health and fitness journey. And then eventually we'll figure out how to move this into the true wellness to wealth model that doesn't violate any of the potential SEC regulations that haven't even come out yet. So that's why we're sticking with this first, using this as our way to reward the community, because that seems to be okay, using rewards such as items or gift cards. Lastly, we haven't done this yet, but there will be these crafting NFTs. So if you're familiar again with games, crafting is where you kind of level up a weapon or armor by adding things to it like gems. So the idea would be you collect these crafting NFTs, and a certain number of them is needed to reach each level along with the tokens. And these crafting NFTs will come in various different ways of supporting our projects, such as what do you call that? Like social media marketing, sharing and retweeting and things of that nature. Community support, so helping others within the Discord, being encouraging and engagement, and then forgot what the third tier is, but basically ensuring that you all become kind of our brand ambassadors and are rewarded for every type of positive behavior that you do within the system, not just your exercise and wellness journey, but also the community aspect of supporting others, spreading the awareness and marketing on our behalf. We want to reward and incentivize that, and that will be tied to the crafting NFTs. So I know this is a lot to take in, and none of this is set in stone, but it helps you guys see where we're going with things, because all this is not laid out in full in the white paper. But hopefully, again, all these videos are providing value to you guys, because I haven't found a project that is documenting their journey like we are from start, and letting you guys see behind the scenes. And if you're jumping on the project to support us, then you actually get a chance to decide how to help shape this as well. So as always, if this is providing value and you want to be a part of that team, or you have some skills that you'd like to lend towards the development of the project, by all means, jump in the Discord, drop us a message, let us know where you'd like to use those skills, and we'll be happy to add you to the team. And if this is providing value in regards to the YouTube algorithm and just getting our message out there, please like, share, subscribe. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.